Koji94 here, and welcome to episode 4 of Kaiju Talk. Today, as you can see in front of you, and by the title, we are doing King Ghidorah. So, yeah. So, if you don't know what King Ghidorah looks like, that is his Millennium version. Here's another picture of his Millennium version. He is, his names are Ghidorah, King Ghidorah, Monster Zero, and Thousand-Year-Old Dragon. His height, Showa, is 100 meters. Heisei is 50 meters. And Millennium is 49 meters. His wingspan, Showa, is 150 meters. Heisei is 175 meters. And Millennium is 93 meters. His weight, Showa, 30,000 tons, Heisei, 70,000 tons, and Millennium is 20,000 tons. His forms are Dorat, Mecha King Ghidorah, and Cretaceous King Ghidorah, if you want to count that. His allies are Gigan, Mothra, and Baragon. He has a whole list of enemies, which I'm not going to name, but appearance, King Ghidorah is a golden dragon monster with 2 legs, 3 heads on long necks, giant bat-like wings, and 2 tails. King Ghidorah's multiple heads were inspired by Yamada no Orochi, I probably butchered his name, an 8-headed dragon from Japanese mythology. King Ghidorah was brought to life on the movie screen by a stunt actor inside an elaborate 3-piece suit with a team of puppeteers to control the suit's many appendages. His design was created by I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I'm just going to show you a picture of his name right there. Can't pronounce that, so yeah. E.G. something. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Based on a minimal description in the script. It has 3 heads, 2 tails, and a voice like a bell. Origins. He has many different origins. In the Showa series, King Ghidorah was created by the Garogans and was given to the Xilians, who sent King Ghidorah to Earth to weaken its forces and allow them to take it over. In Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, the 1999 one, King Ghidorah is the result of 3 Dorats fusing due to an atomic bomb being dropped on Lagos Island. The island where the original Godzilla source was mutated. The Dorats were put on the island by the Futurians. If you want to count this, in Rebirth of Mothra 3, King Ghidorah arrived on the Earth millions of years ago and caused a Cretaceous extinction. He returned to Earth in the present in order to feed off humans, especially children, which is kind of weird again, but in the Millennium series, King Ghidorah was an 8-headed serpent god, or Yamada no Orochi, that was prematurely awoken before he could grow all 8 of his heads, instead only growing 3. This is the Millennium version, the GMK King Ghidorah. So yeah. And that's all for his stats. The 3 out of the 3 versions, my favorite is the 90s version. 90s version is also the biggest, and the one in Rebirth of Mothra 3 is Grand King Ghidorah. That's what they call him. But yes, King Ghidorah is a really cool kaiju in my opinion. But he's the only kaiju to have 3 different origins. The Showa he's an alien. The Heisei, he's a mutant, and the Millennium, he is an Earth defender. So it's kind of weird how he's the only monster with 3 different origins. And he has different versions, like Cretaceous King Ghidorah, which is his young version, and Mecha King Ghidorah, which was really cool, in my opinion, as you know from my top list of my favorite kaiju. So, I'm going to start rating these guys out of 10 stars, and I'm going to give King Ghidorah a 8.5 out of 10, because he is very powerful. He is one of Godzilla's toughest enemies he's ever fought. And I'm sorry if the lighting is dark. I don't have a light thing right now. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10. is my ranking for King Ghidorah on how powerful, how unique, and interesting this monster it really is to me. So thank you for watching, and in the next episode, we will be covering... Let me move this guy. And I actually don't think... Do I have a... in the next episode, we will be covering... Okay, we'll do something a bit different. We're not going to do Godzilla. Next episode... Stay tuned. Bye-bye.